All right, what up, YouTube? This is No Cap, No Filter. I'm your host, Molly G, back at y'all on another episode of Running With You. And tonight we got to run about the Houston Rodeo, bro. People are still talking about the Houston Rodeo, and some people are embarrassed. Like you know how people get what they call that secondhand embarrassment? Some people, you know, like to look at how other black people behave, and they want them to behave very well, even in public places, because they feel like they represent everyone. Like y'all give us a bad name, and some people feel like you shouldn't care about what another race thinks about the way we act because you're looking for validation for them. Don't worry about what they think about us. If we act a fool or act a ass, oh well, you shouldn't care about what other race think, because a lot of people say, and you wonder why people look at us like this, and people always say, well, why are you even wondering that? But I think Houston, the rodeo, with the ass cheeks being out, with the provocative dressing, and them enforcing the dress code for next year, some people has have had it up to here. And let's go ahead on and get into that. It's a video I came across, decided to react to it.
Embarrassed us so bad for the Houston rodeo that like this have to be talked about. And we've been telling y'all this. We've been telling y'all that Black American women, FBA women, have they ass out everywhere you go. Bro, it's no way. Like y'all have to be naked everywhere. Like, and you have to be a man to understand. We get on the internet, we see your ass. We go to the store, we see your ass. We go to a event, we see your ass every day. Y'all do not know how to dress at all. Y'all dress so indecent. Like it's like y'all are just begging for sexual attention 24 hours a day. It don't matter if y'all in front of children. It doesn't matter if y'all in front of elders. It don't matter if y'all in a professional setting. Even if y'all a nurse, y'all have to show your ass every time. Bro, we are tired of y'all. We are tired of y'all, bro.
Oh man, I guess it's safe to say that this brother is fatigued. He's fatigued of the ratchetness. He's fatigued of the ghetto ness. He's fatigued of the booty meat everywhere. Now let's go ahead on and point out what a lot of people like to argue. Some people say, okay, these rodeo events, people been doing this stuff. Why is it such a problem now? I guess a lot of people feel like it's such a problem now because social media, TikTok, mind you, rodeo was during spring break. It was during other events. So a lot of black folks had, went on ahead and bought them tickets. So a lot of people are feeling like um it ain't what's being worn, it's just getting called out by black people, because if a white girl wear the same stuff, it wouldn't be no outrage. I don't really think that. I think a lot of black women, they wanna have the hoochie mama type of look. Not saying that white girls don't do that, but I think it's more of abundant in the black community. And a lot of people say, well, a white girl could wear the same thing as a black girl, but it's going to get called out for the black girl. Okay, now, I really believe that you got to go for what your body size is meant for. It's a reason why they have sizes on all these clothing. If you want to dress sexy, that's fine, but don't have your ass out, literally. It is a family friendly event with kids there. If you got your ass out and you waiting in line for to get you some food or nachos or something, or if you waiting in line to go on the ride, it's a possibility that it could be a family right behind you with kids that's maybe 7 years old, like right the same height as where your booty at. and you can have you literally your ass right in their face. Like that is crazy. And some people want to say, well, don't worry about what I'm doing. You know, you worry about your child. At the end of the day, the child is going to get exposed to something that was unnecessarily had to been exposed to. You know, it's no different than a rapper making vulgar music, knowing that it's going to appeal to a lot of kids, and they saying, "Oh, well, the parents got to worry about the kids." Come on now, we grown now, bro. At the end of the day, you know what you doing is inappropriate. You know, it's no different than when you talking crazy to somebody, or somebody talking crazy to you, and you tell them you don't want them to talk to you don't want them to talk to you like that, and they ask you, well, how would you like to be talked to? Everybody is grown enough to know what's the difference between right and wrong, and what is doing too much. You know,
It's like y'all talk about y'all have culture. Y'all don't have culture. Y'all don't even know how to dress. If your women is willing to dress indecently in front of fucking children, what is your fucking culture? I can tell you what it is. Y'all are no different from those women in South America that y'all talk about. Y'all are fucking 304s. Y'all are your fucking grandmother is rolling in our fucking grave because y'all are fucking indecent. Them women fought for y'all ass to be here doing the shit that y'all doing now, dressing the way y'all are dressing now. Y'all are nothing but fucking white liberals. That's all y'all are.
now as far as the culture thing, I disagree. I mean, culture is culture. You know, whether you like it or not, ghetto culture is culture. You know, Black American culture is culture. You know, um, now as far as the rodeo go, a lot of people are blaming out of towners. I beg to differ. I don't think it was an out of towner problem. I think it was a lot of people that's from Houston was dressing this way. As far as the fights go, I think the fights was just a young problem. I guarantee you, like most of the fights were probably kids in their teens. You know, and a lot of those kids, they probably wouldn't know out of towners. That was regular local kids. One thing about kids, they're gonna fight when they see each other. It's an on site mentality thing. You know, you got problems with this neighborhood, or if you got problems with this clique or this set or whatever, and you see them, it's on site no matter where you at. You know, and if they want to enforce something with kids, then they probably gonna have to think about what they could do with that. Some people were saying, well, just charge kids that's without their parents X amount of dollars. But I think people gonna find a way to finagle that. And then they was talking about, oh well, you can't get in if you're dressed like this and that. Okay, I think that's gonna bring up along a whole another set of problems, because it's gonna open up a can of worms to, well, somebody gonna see somebody walk in that's gonna have on a similar outfit, and they're gonna be outraged that they didn't get in because they have on something similar. And who's gonna be the judge of what's too high to wear, what's least covering? Like it's gonna always be a back and forth thing. And right now in 2026, you got females literally trying to argue you down and debate you down on why they can't have their ass out. you know. And I feel like it should be, you know, events that people can go for this. Like it's a lot of stuff you can do for this. It's a lot of different adult events that women can partake in, you know. And like I say, man, it's nothing new under the sun. Like all this stuff was going on before social media. They had a freak Nick, they got all these spring break parties that they can go to. Like, just go to the event that suits you. Like family friendly places in public and all that. You know what you doing. You know you doing too much. You just craving attention. And it baffles me when you get the wrong type of feedback, or when you get the wrong type of men come at you, you looking dumbfounded. But I want to know what y'all think. Is all this outrage too much to be called for, or is it warranted? Let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. If you went to the Houston Rodeo, let me know what your experience was and what y'all seen when it comes to people blaming out of towners, when it comes to the young people having fights, when it comes to women dressing provocative. Like, let me know what y'all experience was at the Houston Rodeo. Is social media blowing it out of proportion and it was no different than years past, or was this year very much high? Everybody saying it was. Let me know down in the comment section below. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, what you waiting on? Until next time, I'm out.